Hello everybody, welcome back to Noita Everyday. I'm pretty exhausted. I have had a non-stop headache the entire day, and it's still going a bit, so unfortunately, I'll just be dealing with that. Today we're going to be doing the same thing I did yesterday, because it doesn't require too much brain power. Absolutely nothing. Run. No wands, no potions. Perks are allowed, but that's it. If perks were disallowed, the only way to win the game would be to kick Colmy 1,000 times, which is no easy task. Now, with perks, I can do stuff like defeat foes through telekinetic kick. However, I'm probably not going to get it, so what we're going to look for is never skip leg day, more importantly. Or personal plasma beam, because that is a very viable tool. Toxicity is slightly better than being covered in... Oh, I actually got him to destroy himself. Okay. Anyway, Toxic Sludge is bad, but it's not as bad as potential other debuffs, or potential other stains. Okay, I'm about to die, so let's go find the exit. Without dying, preferably. Don't want to lose this early in the run. Of course, recklessness has gotten me this far. It won't get me much farther. Don't like being covered in Toxic Sludge. Best we can do is kick water into Toxic Sludge pools. There's nothing this way, so we have to go this way. He died to the toxicity, but I probably will too. Okay. Thankfully, Toxic Sludge does not kill you. It's not fatal to be covered in it. What is these guys. So if we do that, and with a little bit of maneuvering, we escape them. Can't buy wands, so there's no point in saving money for them, but for rerolls, we do still need cash. Spending as much time in an area as possible isn't usually a good idea. Teleportitis can be useful here, but what we're going to want to do is take more hatred. If we can get enemies to attack each other more, then we don't have to worry as much about defending ourselves from them and dodging. Also, any form of kick upgrade is more than welcome. And immunities. Basically, stuff that buffs the body, not the spells and stuff. Pacifism's going to be the main thing we do here, because if we aren't pacifists, we'd have to kick stuff to death, which we can't do without either melee immunity or, whatchamacallit. Oh, right, these guys will just kill each other outright now, since they have weird territory and friendliness stats. We can get them all to start attacking each other with infighting. Can't take the wand, just needed to get past. This should lead straight to something useful, at least. Nice. Clobbered him on the face. In the face, not on the face. That's not great. Toxic damage is gonna suck. Okay, if that burns away fast enough, we'll be fine, but I think we can get down to here. Nope, you're not killing me yet. I only got nicked by one of his bolts, but if all three had hit me, I would have died. Spells aren't going to be useful, but we can at least gander at what would have been good. Obviously, really good seed since there's homing this early. Ooh, an immunity. Oil Blood is an absolute must, especially considering the next area has a lot of fire. Hopefully we can get a kick upgrade soon. I might skip out on any immunities and stuff we can get from the next area if so we can reroll a couple times. Since we are going to need a kick upgrade for DC base. Or insane generation, which I highly doubt I get that. But if we're lucky, we're lucky. I need him to try to melee me. There we go. I am great. Oh, that's concerning. I think we're strapped. Not strapped, trapped. You can try to melee me, but you'll fail. Okay, that lightning guy is actually going to be really annoying. Both of them are, really, but... as long as we can avoid them, we'll be fine. Looks like they decided to attack each other, or at least the rat, instead of me. That's bad. Because that means there's a commander here. And we can't deal with that. A wand! A broken one! We can actually use this. Kicking it should activate it. Uh-oh. Do broken wands work as physics objects against enemies? Doesn't matter. If we could manage to kick this into somebody, it might help us. Might not. That guy will, though. Since he'll only use that or melee. Makes it a lot easier for us to just get away. That's bad. These guys can attack us by launching little goobers and by melee. And that guy's just gonna get me killed. stand up here and then jump down and melee him. Yeah, there we go. Now that he's burning, I don't have to worry about him as much. That's the main issue with the nothing runs. Those points of emptiness where you can't really do much about it. Basically, walls. No digging means not as much effective movement. Or not as effective movement. Jeez, I can't even use my words. We'll have to check the other way. Hopefully there's something. Considering we haven't checked it at all yet, there might actually be a way through. The nothing run. How fun. If I win, I am king of nothing. If we could get Revenge Explosion even, we should be able to... Actually, most any of the Revenge spells would do a lot of good for us. Okay, definitely don't go down there. I need you to not explode that on me. We're gonna have to go down there. I don't want to get sniped, though. They're fighting each other. That's good. Or fighting something. It might be a giant worm. Nope, just a regular worm. Ah! Killed his teammate. Oh, no! He's just killing all he sees. And the worm that he just murdered. Okay, what can I do here? That's bad. Commander! He'll fight the commander, so we don't have to worry about those. Oh, frick, we actually made it. We didn't get enough money for a reroll, or for 2 rerolls, but that should be fine if we get lucky enough with these perks. We did not. Phasing might be good, and so would Gas Blood, since then we could utilize Toxic Sludge more effectively. All of these aren't bad, but I'm going to do that instead. Minion! We can actually use this. That's going to be our main source of damage now. Does clicking still make him go in a direction? Okay, no. Does kicking? I think we're just going to have to hope he does the damage for us. We could try kicking this guy up there, but it wouldn't be very useful. The main thing is getting this little guy... Ooh, actually, you know what we can do? If we hurl a potion at the ground, we can then drink the liquid from inside of it. Which is super helpful, because it makes this a little bit easier on us. Can't use wands, but we can get our enemies to use wands. Which is still pretty useful. Okay, go kill something else, bud. You are my only source of damage today. He can defeat Colmy on his own, by the way. He's powerful enough for it. The main thing I'm afraid of is him preventing us from winning by, like, destroying a bunch of healers or something. Enemies will try to melee him, but they can't because he's invulnerable. So they'll just be prevented from doing anything until he either defeats them or they somehow manage to unstun lock. Either way, this does give us an easy access to cash. And if we're fast enough, we don't have to really worry about that. Especially if we can corner some enemies by physics objects. Don't want to go that way. We can't... Oh, we have to. Okay, well. Never mind, then. We will go this way. It's not like we had a choice, but, you know. Hi there. Oh, frick, that's 15 melee damage. Holy. Okay, that hurt a lot. Gotta fall through... Oh, hey, freedom. Next area. We have enough for another reroll. We can't take the dragon at all. We're gonna need probably either Revenge Explosion or Teleportitis. That is... Ooh, wait. No, no inventory items at all. I kind of want Elec Immunity, but it's not like it's gonna help us at this point. We're gonna take Tox Immunity. It's very useful. This is an all... I think this is technically a full pacifist run, since I'm not killing anything. This guy is. I might have killed something at the very start of the run by kicking, and the game attributed it to my attack, but I didn't actually do it, so... If I can get this guy to defeat Colmy for me, it won't count as my attack, so... Might do us a bit of good. Issue with these guys is their attack forces them to lunge forward, so... Looky Minion can't really take them on. Also, other melee-based enemies, like the the lookies themselves will be a pain to deal with because, again, I can't really do much against them. They'll just move out of the way, and they're resistant to melee damage in the first place. It makes them hard to deal with. This is a lot farther than we got the previous run, though. The fact that we've made it to the vault at all is insane. There are so many good spells in this run. Oh my gosh. Just in the Holy Mountains alone. We're probably going to have to either reroll or take Feared. Yeah, Feared's like the only really useful one here, since it'll make them... Actually, we don't even want Feared. All these are bad. Oh, what a shame. We can't really do anything. Boomerang none of these really are going to help us. We need Worm Digging. So I'm going to take Boomerang spells. Since Always Cast is completely useless, maybe Boomerang spells will affect the spells that enemies use, or Looky Minion, I don't know. This biome has so many area hazards that it's possible that we get through without any stress, or we basically get incinerated by acid instantly. That's what I was worried about. Made it a whole 10 minutes as the king of nothing, though. Pretty good run. This seed is amazing if you choose to follow through with that stuff. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to be super cool and goofy today, but, well, it's the issue with headaches, I guess. Do the YouTube things if you feel like it. This video wasn't too bad. I'm sure you can totally beat this seed without doing anything. Obviously, this is just a personal challenge that I'm going to go at every once in a while, and I don't really have the mental capacity to do anything else. So, for now, that's all. Most importantly, though, have a nice day. Bye!